watching Mining Headlines on mining.com. We start here. Western miners are watching the developments in West Africa closely as authorities tighten their grip on mining companies. The arrest of mining executives in Mali, threats by Burkina Faso's junta to strip permits, and the seizure of a French-run uranium site in Niger has unsettled firms operating in West Africa. While day-to-day production in Mali and Burkina Faso remains largely unaffected, analysts say an escalation in events may hit firms seeking finance and insurance. The push by Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger's military governments to renegotiate terms with mining companies and gain a bigger share of revenues coincides with a surge in the gold and uranium prices. Two of the world's biggest mining companies, BHP and Rio Tinto, are facing claims of fostering systemic sexual harassment and gender discrimination at the Australian sites. Law firm JGA Sadler filed class actions in Australia's federal court alleging the companies knowingly exposed female workers to dangerous conditions and punished those who reported abuse. One plaintiff claims she endured weekly harassment, including explicit messages from a colleague, and that her career stalled after she complained. JGA Sadler says thousands of women could join the lawsuits, calling it a step towards justice for workers too afraid to speak out. Reports show the issue is widespread, with nearly half of the women in mining experiencing harassment or sexist behavior. Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum has promised to review a controversial bill that seeks to ban open-pit mining. The proposed law, approved by Congress in August, also aims to prohibit fracking and restrict water use in scarce areas, except for domestic needs. Sheinbaum says the review will focus on balancing environmental protection with national development needs, including mining for lithium and other key resources. The Mexican Mining Chamber has warned the ban could shrink the economy by 1% and threaten 200,000 jobs. Now, talks between the government and mining leaders are ongoing, with discussions centered on strategic minerals. Open-pit mining accounts for 60% of Mexico's mining outputs. A decade after the catastrophic Mount Polley mine disaster, Imperial Metals and Wood Canada are set to appear in court. The companies face 15 federal charges under the Fisheries Act over the 2014 tailings dam collapse that polluted salmon-spawning lakes in the Canadian province of British Columbia. The charges, which allege habitat destruction and water contamination, were filed following a multi-year investigation by federal and provincial agencies. If found guilty, penalties could reach $12 million per offense for corporations. The court appearance is scheduled for December the 18th, marking a major step in addressing one of Canada's worst environmental mining disasters. Imperial Metals has declined to comment on the case. A new study challenges the perception that strict regulations are the main reason for mining delays in Canada's British Columbia. Research from Simon Fraser University and UBC found that economic factors such as fluctuating commodity prices are the biggest cause of setbacks. The study audited 27 mines approved since 1995, revealing that only 7 opened on time, while 13 remain non-operational. Researchers say the findings debunk claims from the mining sector that regulation is the primary obstacle to development. The study also highlights significant underperformance in job creation and tax revenue, with mines producing only a fraction of their projected economic benefits. And that's where we'll leave Mining Headlines for now. Bye-bye.